What's up, vinyl nerds? We're gonna get nerdy. Um, Welcome back. This is Hubtunes. I'm Mike. I got my copy of The Cure's new album, "Songs from a Lost World." Sounds like a Gary Newman record title. I have heard this on vinyl. I've heard this copy, and I've listened to I've listened to the black copy, and I've streamed it. Um, 16 years we waited for this. I love it. There's a lot I like about it. There's a bunch of stuff I don't like about it. Yeah, I'll get into the rant first. A little bit of a rant. So I couldn't get, my local shop did not get this on release day. I just picked it up today. He only got 6 copies, I think he said, and he got a mixture of the black and the indie special, the record store version that you can only get in indie record shops. So I reserved it. He put it aside for me, and I noticed it was the indie version. I did not want the splattered vinyl. The splattered vinyl is mastered by Miles Scholl, who, by all accounts, is a very good mastering, or very good. But I wanted the black because the black is done by Bernie Grundman, who is one of the greatest of all time. So I don't need colored vinyl. I'm just thinking, get the black vinyl, Bernie Grundman. There's also a white version that Bernie did. So I noticed, I was reading the label, that he had given me a splattered one. So I ran back into the store, and we had a conversation about the black one. And he had a couple of copies of the black, and we look at the label, and it says black vinyl, mastered by Bernie Grundman, the great Bernie Grundman, on eco vinyl. I don't want eco vinyl. I want Bernie on regular black vinyl. I don't know what the white version was. I'm hearing it is not eco vinyl, so I guess I could have got the white version, but he did not get any in. He said they were heavily allocated. He did not get a lot of, I think he said 6 total. So my choice was between the Miles Scholl on splattered vinyl, whatever that is, and the black by Bernie Grundman on black vinyl. So I was really torn. They were both the same price. It didn't matter. Very torn. So I went with the splattered vinyl. Now this is what they call splattered vinyl. First of all, I like the packaging. Really nice inner sleeve here. This is what they call splattered vinyl. It's kind of gray. It's a sharp looking. Actually, it's really sharp. I really do like it, actually. And Miles, I'm sure he's a very good engineer, but he's no Bernie Grundman. Comes with a nice little book. It's actually like a poster, isn't it? Yeah, it's a poster of the cover. I'm not going to open it up. When was the last time you got a poster in a new release album, though? That's pretty cool. So we waited 16 years for this. It is a dark, brooding, depressing piece of work. It is, man, when the day it came out last Friday, I listened to this over and over again. I probably listened to it like 4 times in one day, and I immediately got home from work and went out for a cocktail because this is depressing as hell. I love it. It's better than their previous 2 records. It's better than the self-titled and 431 Dream or whatever that was. Those records do have some songs that I really like on them, but as total as pieces of artwork, this blows those away, I think. I'm not a big fan of when bands release singles or songs ahead of time, like 3 weeks ahead of time, or sometimes months ahead of time from a particular album. I always feel that you can't really judge a song until you get it in the context of the whole album. I'm also one of these people. I listen to albums all the way through. I don't pick and choose what song I'm gonna land on and all that. I listen to an album all the way through the way it was meant to be listened to. And when I first heard the song Alone, which was the first single they released, I did not like it. I didn't hate it, but I was very underwhelmed. So I really didn't have much, after hearing that, I really did not have much expectations for this record. That opens the album, and it kind of sets the tone for the whole album, is what I really, really like about it. Is it a great song? No. I love the lead up, the long, the Cure are known for their long intros before Robert starts singing. That's this. It's a good entry song for the whole album. And the message is pretty much, it's not upbeat. Then there's a song called And Nothing Is Forever, which I absolutely cannot stand. It is my least favorite song on the record. I absolutely cannot stand it. I will skip over it. That's how much I don't like it. Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't think so. Like I said, I've listened to this probably 10 times. There's no way. That song is awful. But then the album really picks up. I like the next song, A Fragile Thing. Pretty good. Again, just dark. Ugh. But then War Song. War Song comes next, the fourth song on the album, and I really dug. That's the first song where I was like, oh, here we go. And I was really, really getting into it. And then the next song is my favorite song on the record. Drone. No Drone. Really great song. My favorite song on the record. It harkens back to old Cure. Not the happy Cure, the depressing Cure. And then I Can Never Say Goodbye is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All I Ever Am. I absolutely love that song too. Just dark and moody and just, ugh. And then my second favorite song in this album is the last song, and that is End Song. It is the final song. It closes out the record. There's only 8 songs on it, and it is a heartbreaker. That song is just wow, very depressing. There's not much upbeat on this album. As I said, it's not a party record. You're not gonna throw this on and sit around and have beers. This is a downer, but it's introspective. It's very it's moody. It's relatable. Probably for a lot of people. I think it's the perfect album for 2024 after what we've been through in the last week. I highly recommend it. I think everyone should get it, especially if you're a Cure fan and you're thinking, it's not going to be. Get it. It's good. It's really good. But like I said, not a party record. So other than the weirdness with the mastering engineers and the eco vinyl, I will not buy an eco vinyl record. I've heard it sounds okay. Is it going to sound okay in 5 years? Who knows? But yeah, that's what I did. And I don't know. I don't do a lot of standalone album reviews, but when I got to the store and they were doing the whole mastering, when I started reading the labels, I was like, what is going on with this? Why would you have 2 mastering engineers? Why? And why would you put Bernie's on the eco vinyl? If you're going to do anything, put Bernie on the splattered, I guess. I don't understand. Put Miles on the splatter. But then apparently the white is not eco vinyl. So you do have your choices if your store can get it. So tell me what you think. Yeah, I love The Cure. A band of my childhood. So it's good to see artists still making art no matter how old they are. I just read that Blondie has a new album coming out and she's almost 80. So you know what? At least she is not. I like artists that don't turn into human jukeboxes when you see them live. I'm one of the weird people who likes to hear old artists do new music. It's just me. I'm weird. Bye.